If you look to your right, we have Bren gun carriers and jeeps of the reconnaissance force making their way along the tree line as they make their way towards the village and crossroads. All seems quiet, all seems clear. As the reconnaissance group approach the village, the Germans quickly realise that the enemy advance will come across them. The commanders issue rapid orders to be ready to move. They cannot go back westwards, but advancing eastwards means further danger. They have no choice but to advance and hope to use surprise. The German commanders give orders. Some Germans will advance directly to the village. Some will take their chances on the flanks. Aerial attacks are always a possibility too, and the Germans open fire on this small enemy force. The reconnaissance group have now realised the danger ahead. They turn and retreat to take information back to their lines. The German forces with motorised retreats go down the back of the field on the tree line, hoping to take up a strong position to the rear of the village. The German tank advances, and behind it come foot soldiers. Advancing forward, hoping to drive the enemy out of their sight. Realising that they're outmatched in this location, the reconnaissance forces return to call for support. Additional elements of the Allied fleet begin to feed into the fight and move towards the village and the enemy. The artillery begins to make its presence felt. Away to our right, British artillery are again moving forwards, taking up a line ready to combat with the German troops lying in the fields beyond the village. British airborne moving down the rear of the field. They now know there are German troops amongst the tree line. They move forward steadily to engage them. With them, members of the French resistance, some young, some old, even some women, working with the Allies. This is their country, this is their village. They wish to reclaim it. Gunfire erupts from the tree line on the left as the Germans try to defend the crossroads and the flanks. They're still not sure of the strength of the Allies facing them, but they know they must break through this enemy and escape eastwards. The French resistance know the countryside, they know the back paths. They make their way through the woods behind the hillocks, hoping to catch the German sub by surprise and hide amongst the scrub to engage their own firepower with what weapons they have been able to beg, borrow and scavenge. The Germans are holding, waiting to assess the enemy force against them. Allied troops again press forward into the field. They are now out in the open. The Germans can see them clearly and will engage with them. The Allies moving towards them, the Germans have placed a 20mm flak gun just to the rear of the village, hoping to engage with the Allies as they press forward again. Troops on both sides near the line with us here lie on the grass, in the fields. Rapid gunfire is in shape. German commanding officer still orders his men forward, trying to ensure they do not get bogged down. They have to use their remaining ammunition sparingly. They have to make use of any cover that exists. Their objective is to use the village as cover. Two German hard tracks are now entering the field. They race along the back by the tree line, hoping to reinforce the forces lying amongst the trees. They train their weapons on the Allied lines and fire. American airborne forces press forward in their jeeps to join the Tommies on the ground. Cover where they can, they take up their position. Alongside the British soldiers on the ground, their eye always on those hard tracks to the rear with their big guns. The powerful German gun is loaded in the middle of the field behind the village. The weaponry of the Germans further reinforced by a stilt tank taking up position in the middle of the field behind the village. And another stilt tank makes its way along the line alongside those soldiers lying in the field. British airborne, seeing the heavy weaponry coming into the field, make a tactical withdrawal. This gives the Germans the impression that they are coming into a field that they will win. They have not yet seen the heavy firepower the Allies have advancing on the field. Sensing triumph, the Germans press forward and forward again. They still haven't seen the French resistance amongst the scrubland, but their heavy weapons are trained on the Allied forces. have brought into play their 25-pounder, aiming at the middle of the German forces in the middle of the field. It has devastating effect. Three shots from the 25-pounder and a large German force has been wiped out. Yet still we have half tracks at the rear of the field, and the two Stuck tanks are still beyond the village. Now with the strength of this heavy armour, the Allies are advancing once again. Again, making a plume of smoke in the sky, the 25-pounder fires. Three more hits from the 25-pounder and the two German half-tracks move into retreat. The Allies are pressing forward and forward again. Move on towards the crossroads. We now have a fight for survival for both sides. A few German troops fly on the field. The half-track fly into retreat, leading the way, but their flight is exhausted. A few more are scattered along the tree line. The ground troops retreat. They fall down to fire once again, covering each other as they retreat to their own line. One American half-track has fallen to casualties with the German firepower. But there is still a lot of heavy armour and the 25-pounder fires again. To the rear of the field, a Stuck tank is trying to take ground, creeping along behind the tree as the Allies focus. Can they take it out inside before it inflicts great damage on the Allied forces? And the 25-pounders are in devastating effect again. But behind the tree a cloud of smoke rises. Allied troops rush forward. The crew of the ship are taken prisoner. Andy Hobbs, for you the war is over. In front of us the Allied troops press forward and forward again. The German armour tried to punch a way through, but the Allied forces are stronger. They cover those forces with ammunition. They bring a heavy rate of fire on these exhausted Germans, and the German losses grow steadily. More Germans are taken prisoner towards the tree line. Their choice was surrender or try to flee. Some still melt into the trees. Others decide it's better to become a prisoner of war. They know the war must soon be over. Maybe one day, by surrendering, they will once again see their homeland. German medics come onto the field to save what life they can to tend to the wounded. The German motorbikes have retreated. What more can they do? Information is given to the commanders. The few remaining Germans in the front of the field of the village are in a desperate fight. However, they can see the weight of the enemy in front of them. Some decide to surrender. Some become casualties. Again, the French resistance backs up the Allies. As the Allies load their casualties into their trucks to take back to the medical centres, the French resistance sense that they may again reclaim their homeland. France will be theirs once more if these battles can be concluded. Some of them are old men, yet still they are invigorated by the sense that there may be an end to the years of war. The Allies continue to dominate the field, seek out pockets of resistance at the crossroads. Allied troops can now afford to release soldiers to sweep around the rear area and clean up the battlefield. But the Germans are still determined to fight on. Battle's not won. Allies are still here. As much German armour seeks to retreat, one half-track comes forward, hoping to give cover for some stragglers who wish to escape. The other half-track joins it. They are now in defensive mode. They wish to save as many of their troops as they can. Bravely they move forward into the Allied heavy artillery. They engage, give cover, and then retreat again. Their retreat, of course, is back to the west. That is not where they want to be. They would have preferred to advance east. The sound of firing begins to die down. The final clearing of the crossroads and village begins. The wounded are tended to. Prisoners are taken and searched for vital intelligence material. The last few remaining Germans realise the futility of their attempt and surrender. One or two of them may have managed to escape. They may be able to regroup, carry back information, reconnect their lives. Orders are shouted as the smoke streams across the field and through the village. Allied troops are again running after the Germans and into the trees as they attempt to flee, leaving some of their armour behind. The Allies check out the abandoned half-track. Is anyone still in it? Is it still a threat? Is it a skeleton? Is it a prize of war? Allied moves here have overwhelmed the German attempts, with their strength winning the day. This is not the end of the war. Many more confrontations like the one you've just witnessed today, costing thousands of lives on both sides, will have to take place before the Allied forces will be able to claim victory in Europe. Both sides now had to draw breath, rearm and resupply, make new plans, and get themselves ready for the next phase of the war. However, for the time being, in front of us in this village in France, the Allies held the initiative. British 43rd Refi, just ordinary men. 89th FSS, Yanks and Limeys, the various British independence groups, airborne resistance, the French Army Re-enactment group, and of course the members of the French resistance. On the German side, the second battle group, Die Soldaten, General Ringel's elite, Axis 39.